chilly and probably quite windy, so apologise for any wind noise. We've come down off of Corndu and Penny Fan, and we're just coming up Cribbin, but there's some serious spindrift happening right now. You can see. Again, absolutely smashed by the wind, which is picking up all of this lovely puffy snow and whipping it through us.
Ooh, it's really cold.
Yeah, it's not warm. I'm pretty sure there's a hell of a lot of wind noise, but I can't help that because we're on a mountain and it's very, very windy. Temperature's not too bad. I think it's about -3 ambient, but with wind chill it's like feels like -10 where we are right now. It's very, very cold. But I feel hot, if anything, because we've been putting in a bit of effort. Toasty warm. Look at this. A bit of a whiteout. And then it stops. Oh, and then it goes for a second, and then it'll come back.
That's hard and painful.
It is hard and painful. The wind coming out Cribbin is intense.
Can't really breathe.
It is cold and windy up here, and I thought I'd show you this crazy ice I just found. Check out how big these shards are if you want to see how cold it is. Look at that. It's incredible. That's a chunk. That's a chunk of ice, man. Nuts. So we're just trying to find somewhere to have lunch because it's definitely snack o'clock. So we'll find somewhere and then catch up with you.
Hi.
Walking on virgin snow. It's always fun. Feels like you're adventuring where no one's ever gone before. Just ignore the footmarks over there. Don't look at those. I said ignore those over there. Just look over here in front of us.
Look, I feel like Legolas in Lord of the Rings and scene in Warrior where you don't sing. Look. Quietly, everyone.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm sinking a bit more than Megan. I'm heavier.
I'm an elf.
Oh, we've got spindrift in the eyes. Oh, we're having a little lunch break and the wind is, you can probably hear the wind's whipping through. It'll kind of lull for a second and then it'll pick up a load of snow and chuck it all around us. Yeah, the spindrift is really bad at the moment. It comes in waves though, and we kind of have just found a spot and we've pitched our packs here behind us. Zip my top clothes because it gets in everywhere, and we put our packs behind us to give us a bit of protection. But you can see how snowy everything gets real quickly. I've got to wipe this. Look at that. I'm really liking these Cthulhu crampons so far. They're really nice, and I think Meg's has done really well with her micro crampons. Who they made by Nordtech. Nortec. Cancel the Nordtech. It's correction. My Ribena was only partially frozen. That's a pretty big win, because it was frozen solid this morning. But now it's just Ribena with ice, which is quite nice. It'd be nicer if it was hotter. Not the well, the Ribena would probably be nice if it was hotter. Or ice in Ribena would be nice if the weather was hotter. Woo! Hello, Spindrift. Yeah, I'm pretty toasty warm. My fingers are just getting a little cold. But otherwise, everything's going well. The sun's come out. Out in the beacons. And the wind's supposed to die down. Well, it was supposed to die down. Whether it does or not is another thing. I'm hoping it does. Otherwise, we're going to pitch further down anyway. Somewhere sheltered. Somewhere sheltered. I had John West tuna creation. Salmon with giant couscous and lentils. Giant couscous and lentils, if you didn't hear that. Just wanted to share that with you. And then I had some dark chocolate almonds, which were good. And now I'm going to eat something else, because I'm hungry. Megan's had gourmet grains.
Merchant, gourmet, pesto-y Italian infused grains. Which are pretty tasty.
With some ketchup sachet squeezed into it.
You got to add something.
Yeah, it's not got enough
If you're going to eat them cold. If you warm them up, I'm sure they're nice. Not that I've tried that, but if you eat them cold, definitely add some mayo or some ketchup. Or I imagine balsamic, but balsamic's a bit of a bitch to carry with you, I think.
Balsamic's a bitch. That's the takeaway from this conversation. Balsamic's a bitch. Yep. So everything you put outside of bad one. That one got
straight
good.
in the face.
Everything you put outside of your pack or your clothes gets covered in ice. Covered. So have a look and see what the temperature is. Oregon's covered in ice too. Garmin. Can I give you that for a sec? Just 1 sec. It's 1 degree right now. The minimum, that's ambient temperature. With wind chill it feels like about -7 or 8. It's pretty windy up here. And then the minimum ambient temperature last night was -8. It was pretty cold. We slept pretty well. Yeah. Sunset is in 3 hours and 6 minutes. What else can I share with you? The maximum elevation that we were at was... Oh, it's turned itself off. Oh, brutal. Oh, right in the face. That's not fair. It changed direction. Hey, wind. Play fair. It's not playing fair. The wind changed the rules. It's changed direction. Meg. Megan's trying to become a snowman.
I'm really not.
Trying to become a snowman. Maximum elevation was 2,896 feet, I think. Yeah. I've done over 3,500 feet. That's not bad. Oh, fingers are cold right now. Alright, I'm going to turn this off for a second because I need to eat more and warm my fingers up. Alright, love you, bye.
This is a much nicer lunch spot. Unfortunately, we've already eaten our lunch, but it's not windy. It's sunny.
Hey.
And up there, you can see the Spindrift. So if we kept going maybe 100 metres further down, we'd have been in a lush lunch spot. Super warm here, like, I can't remember if I showed you my shoes before, but there's nothing on them now. My gaiters were completely frozen, covered in ice, and now they're not. Which was, yeah, that was a little bit brutal, but I was really hungry and needed a little break, so we had some snacks, feeling good, just having a little few minutes out of the brutality of the snow, wind and ice. It wasn't that bad, to be fair. It was just a little bit much when you sat in it.
Want a bit of that? Naked bar?
Yeah. One good thing about winter is you just snack attack. It's great. Naked bar.
Carrot cake. We're going to get some water, so you're coming with me. I've got the tent's pitched up. This is the spot, pretty good spot, nice and flat, just in this little lightly wooded area. No deadfall above the tent. All good. And it's a pretty brutal wind whipping in off the mountains over this way. It's about -2, and then wind chill, obviously a lot colder as always. It's, you know, it's winter, it's cold, but not too bad. So yeah, we got pitched up. Megs is in the tent making everything lovely, and then we thought, well, we'll boil some water and make some food, make some hot drinks, which is always nice. And there's a lovely little stream running down this way, so come with me for a little walk. There's some Welsh mountains in the distance. You've got Corndu, the first sort of outcrop. No, Penyfan is the first one that you can see there, and Corndu is the one on the left of that. Alright, here's our stream. I've got one of these ever new water bags I've been using for years. I like them more than the platypus ones, just because I've had platypus ones fail. Nothing wrong with platypus, it's probably just an unlucky one for me. But I'm going to blow it up. And now I'm going to get it in. I've got a soya squeeze. I'm going to be boiling all this water anyway, so I might not filter it, because we're not drinking any cold water at the moment. This is just food and hot stuff, and it's pretty fresh mountain runoff. You could really probably drink it here. There's almost no livestock out this way, but it's always best to filter. I tend to always do that. All right, time to get my fingers cold. Let's do this. I'm just letting it fill itself like a little tap, basically, because I don't really want to get my hands cold. In summer, I just dunk it in there, but in this weather, nearly there. Pretty good. Right, let's get the lid on. Unfortunately, I just realised that I stood in frozen mud, which is not ideal. So I'm probably just going to wash my boot off a second, as precariously as possible. which now means my boot's probably going to freeze. Oh well. Ah. I should have just kicked it through the snow. That was stupid. Never mind. It's one of those things. In hindsight, well, we'll dry it out in the snow a little bit. Alright. We got our water. Let's head back to the tent. My one finger that was in the water is now disabled it from cold. It's cold. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Got more water. And here's Megan playing with cameras in the warmth.
Hello. Got all the inside stuff set up. Sleeping mats, sleeping bags, pillows. Just been messing around, taking pictures out of the little tent flap here of Penyfan. I've got quite a nice view to wake up to in the morning. So I've just been taking a few pictures from what I can see from my bedroom window.
That's pretty cool. And the Terra Nova that we've been using, I've talked about it in pretty much every video, but the 2 porches thing is such a good one. If there's 2 of you out, I have all my gear, which is not organised yet. I've just dumped this here because I've been doing other bits outside the tent, the cold things, whilst Meg was getting everything ready. So I normally just, put my pack there, poles, I've got my crampons there, ice axes stay outside the tent, and then this bit tidies up and you can cook here as well. I normally cook just on the side here, have the door a chunk open or all the way open depending on how windy, how cold it is. And then Megs can probably show you her side. I'm assuming it's organised?
Pretty much. It's getting a little bit dark in here though.
It is getting dark.
A little bit dark. So yeah, I've got my pack here, the Octal Gregory 55, which I've just recently gotten. I don't think I've spoken too much about it, but it's a really great pack. Got my gaiters down there and my boots close to the zip for obviously getting out and doing stuff. Then we've got food here and coffee, hot drinks in our carbon fibre pack. And then everything else just sits inside my bag really. And that's that. It's super tidy, nice and tucked away. Got the stuff sacks down in a pocket at the bottom down there. And yeah, food, shelter, warmth.
All the important things. Alright, I'm gonna boil some water so we can have some hot drinks and food. And it's pretty early. What's the time? Ooh, nice. It's only just 5:20, so we're just losing the light now. But I did bring a little Manfrotto light. So we're probably going to have a lot of tent time tonight, which is nice. We were with friends last night where we wild camped, so tonight we can just chill. And I'm sure we'll film some more and chat some nonsense to you lovely people. Alright, catch up with you shortly. But stay warm, everyone, stay warm.
Welcome back. It's night time. Captain, state the obvious.
The world's ending.
We just watched an episode of Game of Thrones. We got all snug in a sleeping bag. We're rewatching it, by the way.
I have to tell people about the hot water bottle trick.
Yeah.
Well, that's not really a trick.
Well,
it's a good winter camping treat.
Yeah. Oh, I've squished my bottle a bit.
You just have to let the top out.
Yeah.
I'll do it in a sec.
This is full of warm
take
to
your water
boiling
bottle.
water.
Yeah.
And then you put it in your sleeping bag with you and it makes everything super cozy.
It's a hot water bottle without having to carry a hot water bottle.
Yeah.
Like, that's the
It's
thing.
literally a hot water bottle.
And Scott from Scott Free Outdoors and
Florence and the Morgans.
Yeah. Who's got an awesome channel you should definitely check out. I'm just shouting this from a distance. He has a hot water bottle with him, which is next level, and I definitely would say that is good. But you can also just use your water bottle, and then in the morning you can drink the water from it as well. I mean, you can do that with a hot water bottle too. But yeah, it works perfectly in an Nalgene or probably any water bottle, as long as it can handle boiling water, which most can.
Yeah. This is dinner. Penne alla bolognese and farfalle with gorgonzola and spinach.
Are these?
These are LYO Expedition.
Oh yeah, these are good, aren't they?
I haven't had these before.
You haven't tried it. I tried it. I tried it in Neuadd. It's cold.
Very cold.
It's actually not too bad. I think it just was flashing -3 a second ago. But that's not too bad. It's quite, if you put your hand out here, it's a lot colder. It's quite windy, but not too bad. Yeah, in Neuadd, in the Highlands over New Year's, I had one of them and it was really tasty. I remember really enjoying it a lot. That's all I've got to say about that.
And that's that, really. So yeah, we're going to have some snacks. We've got some green and blacks for dessert, and then snooze time.
Oh yeah, quick kit review on things. I always go on about kit because I'm such a gear junkie, but a gear junkie sounds like I'm just like a crackhead. I'm not a crackhead. I'm just into outdoors gear. I don't know where this went. I think I might be overtired. I only had a little bit of whiskey in my coffee though. Just a little bit. But this Suto, Japanese company called Suto, wind burner stove, it's been awesome. It's got a little built-in piezo igniter, which I'm not always a fan of, but this one works every time, just bam, straight away. And it's got a compressor built into it, so it compresses the gas in the canister. So yesterday, cooking in -8, with just a stand gas canister with just a normal little plastic stand straight on the snow, bang, straight up, boiled the water, quick boil time as well. It's been really impressive. I've always loved my MSR pocket rockets and micro rockets and pocket rocket 2 and all the rest of it. I've had them for years, but I have to say this is just a better stove. It's better quality. It is more expensive, but it's better quality, and it's really good for winter. Sometimes you don't want to carry a remote canister stove because they're heavy.
Saying that, we're still using MSR fuel.
Yeah, well, I'm not against MSR. But it is really good. I've enjoyed it a lot. The new crampons have been awesome today. Really worked well. And yeah, they were comfy and they're really lightweight, which is good.
We'll do a proper gear review breakdown. We'll do like a full-on what's in my winter pack.
I need to bore people for like 40 minutes just talking about kit. Oh yeah, we should do what's in my bag.
What's in my winter pack.
Oh, these are cool too.
This thing is staying in my winter pack forever. It's just a like Primaloft insulated pouch, which I've now velcroed shut by mistake. But your food goes in here. It rehydrates very quickly.
Keeps your water filter warm as well. If you don't want your soya squeeze to freeze, soya squeeze to freeze, then you can just boom.
So yeah, I think that's it from us for today.
We're gonna eat food and then eat chocolate
and then snooze.
Maybe watch another Game of Thrones episode.
I'll probably fall asleep halfway through it. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. And that's dinner.
Alright.
See you tomorrow, team.
Peace out.